guys, so to make this sign, we're gonna need a sign from the Dollar Tree. I picked this one because it mimicked like pallet wood, and we're gonna need some Jenga blocks. I already had these out of the box, and I'm guessing about 2 boxes. This is so cool. They have it at Dollar Tree right now. It's a ground pick for outside. And then we're gonna use some paint. We're gonna use a saw. How fun is that? So here we go, sawing the Jenga blocks. This is the redneck way of doing this, but it worked. And I couldn't figure out any other way to do it. So using this sign I got from the Dollar Tree, I'm going to remove the hanger. I'm going to take this cute little bunny off and set him aside for a future project. And you're going to need some caulk. I just bought kitchen and tile caulk. I know Dollar Tree does sell caulk that you could use. But you're going to put a layer of caulk down. You're going to flatten it out with either, I used like this little plastic knife you can get from the Dollar Tree. And then you're going to start arranging your Jenga blocks into a brick pattern. So the first row, lay them out, leave a little bit of gap in between, because again, you want this to look like a brick wall. And then I used a dowel to space. So I laid my dowel down. I used the caulk again, made a nice line, flattened it out. For the second row of Jenga blocks, I put them in between the little gaps of the first row, because you don't want your lines to be, you want them zigzagged. You don't want them to be straight lines. So just add your Jenga blocks on top of the existing little gap, and then the pieces that you cut, fill those in on the end. Then for your third row, set the dowel down, add your caulk, and do the same thing. Start with the Jenga blocks, making them go in between the existing lines. Sorry, I went blank. And just keep repeating this process till you get up to the top of your sign. This actually was so much fun to do. I love brick anything. I love having a brick wall in the house. I don't have one. That was always one of my goals, was to do a brick wall in the house. I just love bricks. So I thought this would be so awesome to try to use Dollar Tree items and make a little brick sign of my own. And it was a lot of fun. So once those were all secured, I gave it a few hours to dry. For video purposes, I of course started painting probably quicker than I should have, but I wanted to see, I was excited to see how this was going to turn out. So you might want to let it dry overnight. That would probably be ideal. And then come in with your paint. I chose to do a gray brick with some white and black paint over that. You can do this any way you want. You can paint these bricks any color you want to fit your decor. You could make them original and do white, or not white, do red with maybe some white paint here and there across the red. You can totally make this project your own to fit your decor. So once I was done painting the gray, I came back in with a little bit of white and a little bit of black. Just because, if you've watched other videos, I like the layered paint effect. For some reason, my brain just doesn't function if something's one color. I have to have multiple colors on a project. But again, that's your choice. So I came back, once the paint was dry, I came back in with a cup of water, a wet cloth, and the caulk again. Now what you want to do is put lines in between your gaps. So just start with your caulk, do one line, take a rag and wet it, and then skim over it. Wetting the rag makes it smooth on the caulk, and you can get that masonry effect. And do this going all the way up your side, then come back in with the caulk and fill in those gaps. And that's what really makes this piece come alive and really makes it look like a brick wall. And the sign is pretty heavy with all these jenga blocks on it. This also helps keep these in place. And once you've done that, you're probably going to want to set this aside again to dry, either overnight or at least probably 12 hours, I would guess, to really seal this and so that the blocks don't move. As I said earlier, I like that layered paint effect, and I came in with some white, and I'm kind of heavy-handed painting, and I got to work on that. My original intent was just to put a little bit of white here and there, but as you can see, there's quite a bit of white. And then I came back in with this metallic and black, and went over it. I like the like graffiti walls, you know, that you see. I thought this added character to the piece, and I thought it really made it pop and really look like a brick wall. And like I said before, I can't just paint one color. I have to have another color on it. That's just me. So you do what you want with your project. I'm just showing you what you could do. And this, like I said before, would be so cute in red. Original like brick wall would be adorable. I might actually make another one of these and do that. So what I did was the pick. I used some needle nose. No, those aren't needle nose. I used some wire cutters. Boy, where'd I don't know. Anyway, and hot glue. You can use E6000. You can use super glue. I put quite a bit of hot glue to secure this little windmill down on it. Probably super glue would work better, but for video reasons, I'm just showing you with hot glue. And then I took some E6000. I did put it underneath to try to secure it a little bit more, and I put them under each individual windmill. Well, I don't know what you call those, that was hitting the brick. Boy, I'm like really losing my train of thought. I'm so sorry. But here's the finished project. And man, I love this sign. I'm a sucker for brick walls, and I'm a sucker for windmills. So put the two together, and man, this is a gorgeous sign. I hope you liked it too. If you did, you know the drill. Please consider, if you haven't already, subscribing to my channel. Hit that thumbs up button so I know I'm doing it right. And ring that bell for future notifications. I have so many ideas floating around in my head, and I can't wait to share them with you. And as always, guys, especially in these trying times that we're facing right now, I hope everybody's staying healthy and safe, and have a blessed and wonderful day. I'll see you again soon. Bye, y'all.